The image on this month's Chronogram is Prophet of the Ditch. The image features a kind of prophet or a fortune teller walking through the barren landscape. And I like the idea that a prophet or a wise man, instead of living on the top of a mountain, lived somewhere kind of very humble and very lowly. And he's pushing along a kind of a wheeled contraption covered in horns. We imagine out of the kind of house on top of the head, there's kind of actually numerous voices, a kind of cacophony of voices coming out of the horns.
We came to collaborate maybe nearly 30 years ago. At the very start, we met just before college at a scholarship competition for going to art school, and just got on very well. Like the same artists and the same writers, and saw that there was a future in kind of making some work together.
We started off doing our own separate projects, but helping each other. But at a certain point, we realized we could get more done by actually working on one project together, rather than two separate but similar projects. Generally speaking, before we go out into the field, we make thumbnail sketches of things we might want to do when we're out there. We buy a lot of props on eBay, so we have a whole lot of potential stuff to take out into the field. So eventually, when we kind of feel ready to do something, we head out there.
There's some location scouting. We figure out the right time of day that we need to do the kind of shot that we're after. We have sort of regular places, often in Cape Cod or here in the Hudson Valley, that we go to time and time again, and we'll use those for certain types of looks.
Generally speaking, we have a kind of a rough idea, and we'll take as many pictures as we can to try and be able to later kind of finish it off in Photoshop. Each project we try and work in a number of different media. So in this exhibition we have sculpture, we also have large paintings that are almost like sideshow banners, and photographs of the troops' performances. We started off compositing images out of color Xeroxes, where we kind of move the camera along and take panoramas, and then piece them together and actually glue them.
Physically cut and paste.
Yeah, glue them to make one image. Now we use Photoshop to kind of composite these issues out of a lot of different photographs. Some of the images might have 50 different photographs all composited to make the one image. We're still working on this project. We're trying to work towards having 100 of these arched up photographs. When we reach that, we'll try and publish the whole project as a book, and then we'll move on to the next project.